I'm telling you, Alonso's going to turn around. He's going to win his MVP. He's won MVP this season. He's going to win it. I'm telling you. Why are you laughing? You act like he can't win MVP.
Well,
he's got 30 RBIs.
That is one hell of an intro. Welcome, guys. This is we're back to that.
Yes. Well, I don't think it's that outlandish of a comment, but
we go from 0 to 100 like that.
Yeah, real quick. Alonso will win MVP. Just watch.
God. Well, speaking of baseball, I mean, dude, oh my God, I predicted it. Like, I literally predicted this was going to happen. The Yankees are on fire, and they're just pouring gasoline on themselves as the days go by.
Yeah, I mean, they're absolutely terrible. Like, they have no pitching. Rodon's going to be out to the All-Star break. Cole's your only hope. Nestor sucks. Judge is on the high L. Volpe's not that good. I mean,
no, you see, all right, slow down. The pitching has not been the issue.
You guys lost 15-2.
Okay, 15. That's one game out of 162. That's not an issue.
I don't think anything's working.
Losing 15-1 to the Rangers? Yeah, that's not okay. But
not cool.
For the most part, 95% of this season, pitching has not been the issue. This team, they could not hit water if they fell out of a boat. You remember that stat that we saw like a week ago, where the Oakland A's, who I think my town's high school team is better than them.
They have more runs scored than the Yankees this year.
They have more runs scored and they have more hits. How is that even humanly possible?
Well, because without Judge, you guys are feeble. That's a feeble lineup without Judge.
Can you name anyone on the Oakland A's lineup? 1 through 9. Can you name anyone?
Kemp. Tony Kemp, Shea Langoliers.
Who is that?
It's a prospect. He's pretty good. Shea Langoliers.
No, but you know what I mean? Other than him. Because he launched the ball. Dude, did you see that throw?
Yes.
The other day? Directly to third.
He's quite the arm.
That is the greatest. That throw and the throw he made in Anaheim, I don't even know when that was, years ago. Those are the two greatest throws I've ever seen in my life.
You ever watch any Yoenis Cespedes highlight ever?
Stop.
Every throw he makes is better. Bro, go watch a Yoenis Cespedes highlight video.
So you're telling me that Cespedes threw a ball from the left center field wall
Cespedes directly
to first base on the fly? You're telling me
that was
happened?
Absurd.
Exactly.
He's thrown it from the left field wall to home on the fly and thrown out a runner. Just trying to score.
Right, anyway, I don't give a fuck about Cespedes because he's like, who even is that guy anymore? Like,
the ace is completely useless. Probably broke his ankle on his bull farm again.
Dude. Alright, so just for reference, today is May 2nd.
That is
Yesterday on the 1st, the Yankees are playing the Guardians at home. Domingo Germán looked like Cy Young last night. He was, dude, top of the 9th inning. He's still in the game. He has 85 pitches.
Top of the what inning?
Top of the 9th. He had 85 pitches in the top of the 9th. He started the game. Boone took him out after one runner got on. Now, mind you, before that, or actually not even before that, that hit in the top of the 9th that caused Boone to yank him was the Guardians' second hit of the game. Second.
So you're telling me this guy was throwing a one-hitter through 8 innings, and Boone took him out?
Yes, and he was at 85 pitches. And take a guess who he put in the game.
Clay Holmes.
Clay fucking Holmes.
Yeah, he sucks, bro. Like, actually, he's bad, like, really bad. He was so good last year at one point. Now he
out of everyone that you could have possibly put in that game, you put in the most inconsistent reliever probably in Yankees history.
Yeah, bro. Boone makes him. I mean, I can say the same thing about Buck Showalter because Showalter has been horrid this year with the bullpen management.
Dude,
I can't take it.
I, as a Yankee fan, I would take Buck Showalter in the blink of an eye over Aaron
I love
Boone.
Buck. Buck is great. Everybody loves Buck.
Aaron
But,
Boone
I mean, he's just been questionable.
gives me anxiety seeing when they cut the camera to him and he's just like he has the one knee up on the dugout stairs. He's got his hand right on his chin.
Yeah,
dude,
he's got his hand right on his chin.
Because when they cut the camera to him, I'm like, okay, what stupid ass
Oakley
move?
Sunglasses on.
Yeah,
looks like he's going to the fucking driving range. Yeah,
and the fact that Aaron Hicks still gets at bats on this team. Forget the team. The fact that this guy gets at bats in Major League Baseball is a fucking epitome.
Yeah, it's a bit mind-boggling.
Aaron Hicks,
that guy's still on a roster.
Dude, Aaron Hicks could not even make a Division I roster. He is so fuck Division I. You're lucky if he gets on a Division III roster. You're lucky if he gets on a JUCO roster.
Steve Yellen's a better hitter than Aaron Hicks.
He is. He actually is.
But
Aaron Hicks.
I don't see how he's on a team.
Oh my god. And thank God Donaldson's hurt because he's the same shit.
Awful. He's awful.
You know these montages and like highlight reels, I guess you could say, of Baez on the Tigers just swinging at balls literally in the dugout.
Yeah.
That is Aaron Hicks, but Aaron Hicks doesn't get criticized for it as much as he does because his name's Javier Baez and his name's Aaron Hicks.
He's apparently a superstar.
Javier Baez is getting paid 200. What is he getting paid? 200 something million to do that.
Yeah, I think he's got like a 7
That's why you don't see Aaron Hicks on your Twitter and Instagram feeds swinging at balls in the Yankees dugout.
Yeah, because nobody cares about Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks, holy shit! If you, dude, you know my dad's hatred for Aaron Hicks.
Everybody hates Aaron Hicks.
No.
Yeah,
you think you know my dad's hatred for Aaron Hicks. If you watched one Yankee game in my house with Aaron Hicks in the lineup, you will be pleasantly surprised as to how much my dad hates Aaron Hicks.
It's funny.
Like, what you think his hatred for him is times 1,000 of what it actually is.
I mean, the guy's awful. Speaking
my
of
dad,
Aaron's,
hold on, one more thing. My dad literally said the other day while we were eating dinner, he's like, I hope Aaron Hicks just like fucking he cracks 9 ribs and tears 4 ACLs. He's like, why can't he be on the IL?
Yeah, instead, speaking of Aaron's, I'm sure at some point in this podcast I've said on a podcast that after Judge signs this huge contract, he's going to be hurt by April. And what do you know? The last day of April, this guy's on the injured list. I mean, you act like I'm call me an idiot.
You know, it's funny.
Right.
I actually think you did say that.
I know for a fact I said that. It's not that I'm not
because like I kind of like know what you're talking about in the sense like I remember hearing you say it.
I said it a bunch of different occasions. I said it to everybody. I said, "Watch, Judge is going to sign this huge contract. He'll be hurt by May."
And also,
what did he hurt?
Carlos
I
Rodon.
said he hurt his oblique.
Carlos Rodon. What is this? Fuck, does his pussy hurt?
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, holy shit. Oh, he threw a bullpen.
Correct.
And then complained about his back. Just think about that. You're a pitcher. Okay, obviously your back, like, that's a big thing in sports. I'm not doubting that.
Yeah.
But think about this. Think about you're throwing a bullpen just to keep your arm fresh.
Yeah.
And let's say one of your muscles is just tight. Maybe you slept on it wrong the previous night. Maybe you didn't stretch properly. And then you start bitching about back discomfort. I can promise you.
Discomfort. He said nothing hurts.
No. I don't give a fuck what he said. I can promise you this guy is not hurt. He just signed a massive contract with this team. Do you have any idea how many... I don't even know, and I don't want to know because he's probably not going to see the field till like July.
July? bro. He'll be out till fucking
He'll be out till
August,
2025.
August.
Anyway, the point is, do you have any idea how many professional athletes fake these injuries? Especially in baseball. You think they want to be playing a full season, 162 games? Obviously, they're not going to play all 162. You think any human being, no matter what you're getting paid, other than Cal Ripken, who played like 6,000 games in a row, which that's like robotic.
It was a different game back then.
Even still, if anything, that's more impressive back then than today.
I suppose, yeah.
Back then, you were able to slide in a second and literally decapitate someone's legs from their torso, and nothing would happen.
You did have more opportunity.
You were able to literally demolish the catcher if you're coming home on a throw at the plate. Demolish him, and nothing would happen. Nowadays, you can't touch someone.
No, you get thrown out of the game, unless you're Rougned Odor and Jose Bautista.
Yeah.
Rougned.
But anyway, my point is, no doubt in my mind, Rodon is faking this injury. There's no doubt in my mind.
He's probably not faking. He's probably just playing way more cautious than he should be.
Was he probably injured? Was he probably
100%.
legitimately injured? Yes. I obviously can't say definitely, but like, because I'm not this guy's personal trainer. I'm not him. Like, I can't feel what he's feeling. But is he dragging this on way longer than he should be? Yes.
Most likely, yes. Before we move on and talk about the Mets, I would just like to, I could say this with a smile on my face. Jacob deGrom is on the 15-day injured list for the Texas Rangers. He came out of the game with elbow inflammation. So, Rangers fans, you won't see deGrom till about the end of August. Because the same thing happened last year.
I'd be shocked if there's a Rangers fan listening to this.
Absolutely not. But still, deGrom fans, including myself, we're not going to see deGrom till the end of August. And it's not. I used to say that he's only hurt because he's on the Mets, but I guess this guy's just made out of glass because he's just.
Yeah, welcome to being a Yankees fan.
Gets hurt every day.
Giancarlo Stanton, his fucking shin is made out of plastic.
Guy's jacked. Guy's hurt every day.
And Judge is going back to being made of fucking sugar. Like,
yeah.
You pinch him and he fucking crumbles.
Okay. So let's talk about the Mets. The Mets started off hot. They looked great. They were 15-7. They have now lost, I think, 7 of their last 9 games, and are 16-13. They took 1 from the Braves, lost the other 2, uncompetitive. Actually, the second game wasn't bad, and the first game was only 5 innings. But the first game they would have lost anyway. The second game they lost 9-8. The pitching is just diminished. Senga's okay. He'll be fine as the third guy, but right now he's your ace because Scherzer and Verlander are out. Scherzer's back tomorrow. Verlander's back the next day. So we have our full rotation. Hopefully they turn it around. And I'm giving Scherzer 2 more starts. If he continues to look the way he does, I will call Max Scherzer washed because he's been not good. Like, he has not been good this year. There hasn't been one start where I've been like, wow, that was dominant. Like, he dominated that game.
I'm really interested to see how Verlander's going to do. The guy is 40 years old.
Fine, bro. He won the Cy Young last year.
No, I know he did.
He's not going to go from a 175 to a 4.
No, I understand that. But what I mean by what I just said, not only is he 40, he's 40 and he just changed, like, spots. Like, he's playing for a whole new city. Whole new conference.
I think he'll be alright, just based off experience. I don't think anything's really going to phase him.
Verlander's never pitched in the NL, right? It was just the Detroit and Houston, right? Unless I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I'm almost positive you're correct. I don't think Verlander's ever
not that that really makes a difference, but
he has not. Mean, Scherzer has. He's thrown in the NL and the AL.
Yeah.
So. I mean, both of them have pitched in World Series and playoffs. Verlander's won a World Series. So is Scherzer.
The thing about the Mets the Mets situation compared to the Yankees situation right now, the Mets, there's at least a light at the end of the tunnel. You have Nimmo, who's on pace to win a batting title.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Alonso's Alonso. How many home runs do you have? Like 12? 13?
11.
11? Yeah, close enough. That's a lot in 1 month. 11 home runs in 1 month is pretty damn good.
It's a lot, and you also got to think Lindor's hitting 215. He's not even producing nearly as much as he should be. Like once he starts coming around, the lineup's gonna look much better.
He'll. I do think Lindor is starting to come. Like he has plateaued in his career. I think. I don't think he's gonna get any better than he was in the past. How old is Lindor right now?
30, maybe.
Yeah. So he's plateaued. I don't think he's gonna get worse, but I don't see him getting better. You know what I mean?
He'll probably stay the same. I mean,
yeah.
Last year he did have a career high in RBIs, so like, in that sense, sure. But
215, he'll get that up. I wouldn't be worried about that.
He hit 270 last year. I'm
and
not too concerned about it.
Like, first of all,
he also has 22
Brett
RBIs.
Beatty should be starting every single day at third base for you. The fact that Eduardo Escobar is in that lineup.
Nah, I think Escobar's lost his job because Beatty's starting tonight.
He should have.
If they play.
Dude, Brett Beatty's a stud.
Terrible. Yeah, he's very good. Top 5 prospect.
He does a little bit of everything. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no, from what I've seen, it looks like he's going to be really good. Like, really good.
And even your catching prospect, Alvarez, he gave you some good at-bats the other night.
He got the game-winning hit against the Braves the other day.
Exactly.
Which is huge. I mean, divisional game, your rookie's getting game-winning hits. It's big.
The Yankees, we have Volpe, which I'm not even joking you. The games that I have watched, there are 2 reasons I've watched this team so far throughout the month of April, now that April's concluded. To watch Garrett Cole pitch, who has been the best pitcher in baseball, if not top 3, the whole month of April. And to watch Volpe. Because not only did we, I don't want to say know Volpe, but like he went to high school like 30 minutes down the street from me. Probably 15 minutes from you.
I pitched to him.
Yeah. This kid I'm talking to right now in this podcast pitched to the Yankees starting shortstop. For anyone listening.
Yeah, and he didn't get a hit off me, so.
Yeah, you actually walked him.
I walked him. Yeah, it was a strike, but, umpires favor him.
Regardless, the fact that you even threw a single pitch to him is insane.
I got him to look at a strike.
Didn't you say he fouled off your fastball or something?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Straight back. Now he'd probably take my fastball about 450 over the fence.
Yeah.
So, that's cool.
But no, no joke. Those 2 reasons. If Garrett Cole was not pitching at the level he's been pitching at, and if Anthony Volpe was not on this team, I would not watch a single inning of Yankees baseball right now.
Well, yeah, because Judge has already really done what he's just going to do. He's not going to ever have a year like that again.
This goes back to what I was saying about the Mets situation to the Yankees situation. The Mets, there's at least moments of excitement. There is just nothing with the Yankees. It's just flat and dead. They're hopeless.
The Mets get electric. They really do.
They are literally hopeless.
And I think the Mets fans are starting to get more passionate than Yankees fans now. Because Yankees fans don't even care.
Yankee fans are sick and tired of this. Brian Cashman, the fact that this guy signed a 4-year extension this past week is a joke. A joke.
4-year extension. He should be playing right field.
Literally, no, dude. It's embarrassing. It really is. It's embarrassing. And to be honest with you, I don't necessarily blame the Yankees' failures on him. Yes, there are certain things on him, like the certain contracts that he has signed that has his name at the bottom of the paper for each specific player. Some of them are fucking awful. Josh Donaldson. What the hell are you doing signing to him?
Yeah, he's bad.
Giving Aaron Hicks an extension. What the hell are you doing? Signing Ellsbury, which feels like 10 years ago.
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury, I'm almost positive they signed him to a 5-year deal. In that 5-year deal, he probably played 30 games. I'm not even kidding. At the moment, the Stanton trade was amazing. 1 season, it worked out good. Other than that, Stanton has not been worth that trade at all.
Stanton's done absolutely nothing other than that 1 year. Yeah.
Most recently, you get swept in the ALCS by the Astros. The third time in the playoffs, the Astros sent you packing.
Yep.
You got swept this time. Why did they get swept? Because they couldn't hit.
Correct.
Did the Yankees do anything this offseason revolving their lineup?
No.
Exactly.
Nor did the Mets. So, that's cool.
Forget the Mets. Dude, I don't know. I think a blind person would have been able to tell you the Yankees needed to do something revolving their lineup. Get rid of someone, trade for someone, or sign someone. Some change needed to take place in the Yankees lineup, and nothing happened. And it's showing. It's showing. There's a reason the Oakland A's, who have won 7 games, if I'm almost positive.
9, I think, maybe. If they're lucky.
They have won a single-digit amount of games in 1 calendar month, and they have more hits than you, and you're the New York Yankees. There's a reason for that. Now, getting back to what I was saying, I don't blame entirely all of this on Brian Cashman.
The A's are 6-23, by the way.
Exactly.
6.
They have 6 wins in 1 calendar month. 6. Just put that into perspective. 6 wins in 30 calendar days. Are you kidding me? Anyway, what I was saying about I don't blame this entirely all on Cashman. I blame Hal Steinbrenner. And I'll tell you why.
Because he's cheap.
Before George died in 2010, if someone on that roster before he died performed the way Aaron Hicks is performing, Aaron Hicks would be working at McDonald's right now.
Yeah, I feel like Steinbrenner, Cashman, Boone, whatever.
There is no
repercussion
repercussion for someone not performing. Aaron Hicks goes 0 for 4 with 4 hopeless strikeouts, and he's in the lineup the next night.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, sit the guy. He's awful.
And that is on Boone. But at the same time, it all starts from the top. It all starts from the owner down to your GM, down to your head coach. What is this, football? Down to your manager. It all starts from the top.
Yeah.
So I blame Hal Steinbrenner for all of this. The Yankees have done nothing since 2009. Absolutely nothing.
Haven't won a thing.
Hal Steinbrenner has the mindset. Oh yeah, we'll win 95 games in the regular season. We'll make some money, and then who cares after that? That's all he cares about. The Yankees are the most profitable team in all of sports. Did you know that?
Yeah. The richest team in all of sports.
No, not the richest. The most profitable. And you're telling me that you can't make some simple is an understatement. I could literally make, if I go on MLB The Show right now, start a franchise of the New York Yankees, I can make simple changes to that roster that will put you in 10 times better shape to even make it to a World Series, nonetheless win it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Simple changes.
A lot of simple moves.
They're not hard. Now, don't get me wrong. Their job is ridiculously hard. I would never be able to do it. I don't know anyone that would ever be able to do it. But when fans can diagnose an issue and give you a realistic resolution, that's an issue.
Yeah, correct. Same thing goes for the Mets. They're going to need to trade for a bat at some point. I mean, this lineup's not going to get you through the playoffs. You need a bigger bat. Correa signing would have been nice, but no.
Yeah, that's another
shambles.
thing. When Bryce Harper was a free agent, the Yankees didn't even entertain the fact that he was a free agent.
They didn't even talk to him.
Exactly.
They didn't even talk to him.
Correa, free agent. Nope, we don't need him. We got Josh Donaldson at third base.
Yeah, he's awesome. Trade for him. And IKF.
Yeah. Our left side of the infield is Josh Donaldson and IKF. We don't need Correa.
Yeah, no.
Who's Carlos Correa? Who is that?
Even to play third and have Volpe play short. Still.
Regardless, it's a joke. It literally is a joke. And the Yankees, they have been unwatchable for years at certain points.
That's how I feel watching the Mets.
But like, it's beyond embarrassing, and I'm sure I'm not the only Yankee fan that can agree with everything I'm saying, because Yankee fans are fed up, and Yankee fans, when they get fed up, they get very antsy. Do not be surprised in the coming weeks if you hear Yankee Stadium booing this team off the field. I wouldn't be shocked if you hear it tonight.
Yeah, they already are.
It's ridiculous.
Gets booed off every at bat.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I like. There's a reason. Like, okay, yes, the Chiefs just won the Super Bowl 2 months ago, almost 3 now. But
yes,
when football season ends, even with the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl, I am just I am like actually depressed, because now that when football season ends, I know I have to be put through this misery all summer long, all spring, all summer, and then whatever they do in the fall, which is typically nothing.
Not much, yeah.
Oh God, I like can't even put it into words. It's embarrassing is the best way I can describe it. Embarrassing. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the Devils looking like the greatest hockey team ever last night,
yeah, that was great.
They're like a distraction to the Yankees' just dumpster fire.
Yeah, like, Devils are fun to watch.
I don't follow hockey an incredible amount, but this season, I've probably followed hockey the most out of all my 20 years of living.
Yeah, same with me.
But like many years ago, if I had to root for a hockey team, it would be the Devils.
Yeah,
I come from a house that hates the Rangers, and if we're going to root for a hockey team, it's going to be the Devils. I don't come from a hockey house. My house is strictly football and baseball.
Yeah, same with me. We don't really do hockey here.
But now that the Devils have actually become relevant again,
yeah, you might as well watch
I actually have interest in following them.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are going to call me like a bandwagon, a fake fan. Okay, sure.
You're from New Jersey.
Go ahead. Call me a No, I know that. But you can like people can call me a bandwagon, they can call me a fake fan all they want. Because to be honest with you, they're somewhat right. Yes, I'm from New Jersey and they're the most local team to me. But I'm not like a sport that I don't necessarily watch. I'm not going to get into unless the team that I prefer is good. If that team sucks, I'm going to have zero interest in watching the sport.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the team.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
I don't
you
know.
are right.
And if you think about it, that's how everyone becomes a fan.
Well, I mean, yeah, the team gets relevant. You're going to start following them.
Technically speaking, everyone is a bandwagon. Because think about it. How do you develop a fandom for a team?
Well, I mean, I was born into being a Mets fan, so I'm no bandwagon, and I was born into being a Giants fan.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, I'll use your dad as an example. I may be totally wrong with this, but he probably had zero interest in football until the Giants were good. Same thing with baseball. Yeah, it was probably at a very young age.
My dad's been watching the Mets and Giants through it all.
If a team sucks...
My dad had season tickets for the Mets.
No.
From 1990
do you understand what I'm trying to say,
2009.
though? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Obviously, there are some sports fans like that.
You don't develop a fandom until the team is relevant.
Well, my grandfather was originally a Yankees fan, and then the Mets became a team, and he started liking the Mets. Like, my grandpa was alive when the Mets were, like, created. That's why my grandpa's a Mets fan. But that's besides the point. It's kind of difficult to understand, and it's difficult to explain. I mean, I guess like people who don't follow sports as heavily, obviously are gonna hop on, like they see a team's. It's what's relevant. Like if the Mets are good, you're gonna like the Mets. If the Yankees are good, you're gonna like the Yankees. But that's not a true sports fan. Like real sports fans like their team no matter what. Like I've liked the Giants all my life. They go 4-12. I watched every game every Sunday.
I completely agree with you. Once you form that fandom, there is no hopping ships.
Yeah, there's no going away with it.
Like, okay, if you, let's say, I'll just, like, your average Joe, whoever, could be anyone. Let's say they don't watch baseball. Now let's say last year the Astros won the World Series. All right, so the Astros are good. So we're gonna start watching them. Then they start developing a fandom.
Yeah, them or the Phillies, whoever's in the World
now,
Series.
This year, if the Astros lose 110 games, there is no hopping ships. You're still an Astros fan.
Correct, or you're a fake fan.
Exactly. That's my point. But
yeah, I feel you.
Getting back to hockey, what the fuck are the Rangers doing?
Losing.
Like, actually.
Losing the series.
That is how they show up to a Game 7?
Yeah, they looked slow. They just didn't look good at all.
The perfect way of describing the Rangers last night, flat. They were flat soda.
Dude, the amount of 2-on-1s the Devils had to the goal, was unbelievable.
Dude, you do realize
there was no defense.
The Devils had 2 shorthanded goals that game.
Correct.
That is crazy.
There was no defense involved on the Rangers' behalf, and Igor couldn't block a shot if he tried.
Speaking of goalies, Igor Shesterkin.
Yeah, whatever. Something
Speaking
Russian.
of goalies, Akira Schmidt. I mean, holy shit.
Dude, last night, how many shots did the Rangers have on goal?
He had 31 saves last night.
Yeah, that's unreal. The one was really impressive because he brought his glove up and caught it.
Yeah, yep. I know what player
that was really impressive.
He started on the left side of the goal, then he slid to the right,
and he still blocked.
Yeah, and he still so
he's going to be the guy throughout all the playoffs. I mean, fucking
obviously.
Blackwood and fucking what's his face, Vanacek, just done.
Well, Blackwood hasn't seen the ice this entire series.
I haven't seen.
Vanacek played the first 2 games. Vanacek played the first 2 games, gave up 10 goals combined, which is
that's good.
Awful. That's so bad.
Yeah,
and it's so strange because Vanacek was good all season.
Correct, but some people can't perform in the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true. I guess the saying applies to all sports. The playoffs are just
the Mets
different.
game got postponed. Great. Verlander tomorrow, I think, though.
Where are the Mets playing?
Detroit.
Oh.
Apparently, it's pouring in Detroit. I don't know.
Honestly, I wish the Yankees game gets postponed. It's not going to because I'm looking out my window and it's just cloudy. But
the Yankees are
not
on
even
now.
Watch them. Because I don't watch them.
I don't
want to be getting alerts on my phone saying the Yankees are down 9-0 in the second inning.
Here, I'll ruin your night. New York Yankees, 5th in the AL East, currently losing to the Guardians 2-0, middle of the third. They have 1 hit.
God.
1 hit.
How did the Guardians get the 2 runs?
The Yankees have not scored more than 2 runs in their last 4 games. I'm reading the recent tweets regarding the Yankees. The Yankees have not scored more than 2 runs in their last 4 games. I don't even want to talk about it. # Yankees. Yankees down 2-0, so the game is now over.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
A good one. That's a really good one.
So Josh Naylor doubled. That's how they got the first run.
And then a broken bat single.
Yeah.
Cole's pitching.
I know.
He now has a 1.44.
The game is over.
Yes, correct. They most likely.
The game is literally over. I hope you guys know that. The Yankees are not winning this game.
The Mets bats need to pick it up, but hopefully having Verlander and then
if the Yankees do lose tonight, they're going to be under 500. Under 500.
That's not very good at all.
May 2nd.
Well, yeah, I mean, Judge is going to be out for the next month.
They're in the basement of the AL.
Do you realize that?
The basement.
Judge isn't coming back anytime soon.
Oh, I know.
You guys are going to be in a bad spot. You have no one in your lineup. Actually nobody.
I'm aware.
Other than Judge, you have no one.
You want to hear the lineup for tonight?
I don't even want to hear it. Is LeMahieu leading off? That's all you need to know.
Honestly, I don't even want to look at it. Hold on, I got to pull it.
Here, I'll read it for you.
No, I got it. I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Volpe. Why is Gleyber Torres batting second?
Yeah, So there's that.
Okay, so yeah, Volpe, Gleyber, Rizzo, LeMahieu, Bader's back, which I mean.
Oh, great.
I actually like Bader. Bader's actually a solid player. Compared to what the Yankees have on their roster, I'll take him.
Yeah, correct. Better than him.
Yeah, Willie Calhoun, which
couldn't tell you who that is.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oswaldo Cabrera. He might be batting 191, but I'd rather see him in the lineup at 23, 22 years old, whatever he is, than fucking Aaron Hicks.
I agree.
Then you have Trevino catching, which
who's shit this year.
Even still, he should be catching every single. The fact that Kyle Higashioka gets at bats.
Did you see that IKF is gearing up? Like if they need an emergency catcher, IKF.
It's a joke. It's a joke. And then take a guess who is your 9-hitter.
Probably good old Aaron Hicks.
Aaron fucking Hicks.
It's like your Darren Ruff.
Oh, and take a guess what his batting average is. You ready for this?
Probably. Wait. Is it over 100?
Yes. Don't look it up. Like actually.
I'm not. 112.
156.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
Okay. Oh
sounds like Tomas Nido.
This is embarrassing. This makes me hate him even more. He has 45 at bats. Okay?
Wow.
45 at bats. 7 hits. All 7 of those hits are singles. He does not have he does not have one singular double, triple, or home run.
That's quite embarrassing.
Take a guess how many RBIs he has.
2?
1.
It's even worse.
Now he has 14 strikeouts in 45 at bats.
It's not very good either.
Guess what his on base percentage is?
I'm not sure. What is it?
224. That's a bad batting average.
Yeah, it's not a very good batting average at all.
Oh, this one's even better. Guess what his slugging is?
350.
350?
It's lower.
What, did gold just rain from the sky? 156.
God!
You ready for this? You ready for this one? This might be the worst one of them all. His OPS. Now, for any of you watching, that's not a very common stat for many people to know. Only people that love baseball typically know that stat.
What's his OPS?
OPS is your on-base percentage plus your slugging.
So what, 156 plus 254? What is that? Or 224? It's 2, 3, what the fuck is it?
380. 380. Now, dude, the average OPS of a Major League Baseball player is 600. He is almost half of that. It truly is embarrassing. It really is. And this just goes to my point I was saying earlier. You ready? Okay, I'm just gonna name his batting averages. Every single year he was with the Yankees. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh wait, where's the first year? There it is. Okay. First year he's on the team, 2016. I'm gonna go from 2016 to this year. 217. 266, which was his best season with the Yankees. 266. That isn't bad. But now we get into the real Aaron Hicks. I don't know what he took 2017 to bat 226, but the MLB needs to investigate that. 2018, 248.
Not awful.
2019, 235.
Mm-hmm.
COVID year, 225.
It's pretty bad.
2021, 194.
Yeah, that's good.
Last year, 216, and now this year he's batting 156.
Yeah, he's great.
His career batting averages. His career batting average is 230.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's a great hitter.
230. And take a guess how many. He's not even like. You can't even give me the excuse like, oh, he's a power hitter. If his average is going to be lower.
Well, no, he's not a power hitter either. So he's not any kind of hitter.
Okay. This is actually embarrassing. All right, I'm going to start at 2019. 2019, he had 12 home runs.
Yeah.
2020, he had 6. Now, mind you, they played 60 games.
It's a shortened season.
Yeah, but even still, 6.
Yeah, bad.
2021, he had 4. Last year, he had 8. And this year, he has nothing. And he has not played. Here, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the 8 years he's been with the Yankees, which is just depressing to even say. This year is his 8th year. In the 8 years, he has had 3 seasons with over 100 games played.
8 seasons?
He's played 8 seasons with the Yankees. This is his 8th season.
Yes.
3 of those seasons, he's
played over 100 games.
Played over 100 games. So in other words, 5 of those 8 seasons, he has not played 100 games in each season. Each of those 5.
It's embarrassing.
It's mind numbing. It really is. DFA him. Get him off this fucking roster.
The day they DFA Hicks is like, it's like hallelujah for
my dad.
Yankees fans.
My dad, like he actually is convinced that like Aaron Hicks is like secretly related to Aaron Boone. Because there is nothing that Aaron Hicks can do to not be in this lineup. There's nothing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The only thing that will keep him out of this lineup is if Judge and Stanton are healthy. But yeah, I mean, like,
well, they're not.
I think the sky is going to turn like brown before that happens.
Yeah, that'll never conspire ever. Like at all.
Yeah. I mean, do you have anything else you want to say about Mets,
Nah,
Yankees,
that's pretty much
Devils, Rangers?
That's pretty much it.
Do you have any thoughts on the Giants draft picks?
Oh yeah, they had a great draft. Banks is great. They got a lineman in the second round that was originally a first round pick.
I think your
Hyatt's
best pick
the best pick.
Yeah, your best pick. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hyatt won the Blackhawk Award. He was the best receiver in college football.
Not only that, would you get him in the 3rd round?
Yes, 73rd pick.
He was projected to go like early 2nd. Like that's a steal and a half. That was a really good pick. And speaking of football and just the draft, who is allowing the Eagles to do what they're doing?
Like actually,
Howie Roseman might be the smartest guy on this planet.
It's unstoppable.
Dude, they arguably drafted the best player in the draft, and they were like a couple snaps away from winning the Super Bowl 3 months ago.
Correct.
I
Unbelievable.
mean, like, I actually feel bad for every single NFC East quarterback that has to face that defensive line twice a year. I actually feel bad. Like, Daniel Jones
he will die.
Actually might die. Dak Prescott actually might decease. Who even is the fucking Commanders quarterback?
Heineke? No idea. No, Heineke's on the Falcons.
Didn't they signed
Sam Howell? No, they got Sam Howell.
Wasn't it Matt Ryan? I might be losing my mind.
Released by the Colts.
I'm probably losing my mind because I'm just like I'm so angry with the Yankees.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
It's to the point where I'm embarrassed to be a fan. And I never that is an all-time low for a franchise when your fan base is embarrassed to root for you.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed to root for the Yankees as well.
Yeah. And there's a reason why we've only gone to Met games so far.
Yep.
Because I can't even if the ticket is $2 each. I don't even know if I want to pay that.
But yeah, that's pretty much.
I don't know if I want to go out of my way, driving into the Bronx, paying
just to watch them
fucking
lose.
$1,000 to park your car, just to watch them get run over, and just have zero, just energy, zero, just everything, just look so flat. Oh God. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. Like, there's not much more I can say without repeating myself.
Yeah, no, that is pretty much it. That's all I can say.
So, thanks for watching, I guess. I mean, like, this was more of like a rant show than like
Yeah,
the way we typically do this
against the Yankees.
But at this point, it's like, what else are we supposed to talk about?
That's all you can talk about, really. You can't talk about how they're good, because they're not.
We live in the tri-state area, so, I mean, football, this doesn't apply to me, but we root for New York teams because we live here.
Correct.
So, like, obviously that's, like, what's relevant. I don't know. It's relevant, but it's really not when you're talking about the Yankees. It really isn't. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.